空が何色かっての、あんたには大事なことか。私にとっちゃ間違いなくそうなんだ。心に目指す空の色、私のはダークブルーだ。服用期の時代から4世代ずっと飛び続けてきた家系に生まれた。だがじいちゃんは私を空軍に入れようとしなかった。父さんの戦死のことでじいちゃんはオーシア空軍を信じてなかった。
だがな、アビー、お前にも目にしてほしいんだ。あの上の方、成層圏の青黒い空をその手で自由に操縦するコックピットから。だがな、
じいちゃんが放って起こした雑誌にはこう書かれてた。とうとう戦闘機が無人化されようとしている。今に自分の手で操縦桿を握る人間なんていなくなる日が来る。
こいつはいかんぞ。よくないな。
知ってるかい？西の砂漠のただ中に前の戦争で使われた飛行機どもが眠ってること。大事にモスボールされた機体もあれば、すっかりジャンクにくたばり果てたやつもある。管理人はじいちゃんのことはよく知っていて、ジャンクの方から少しずつ引き出しても何も言わなかった。そうして飛べる機体を組み立てようとしたんだ。私とじいちゃんとじいちゃんの昔の戦友たちの手で。私は年寄りたちの間で口が悪くなり腕を鍛えられ、けれど古つわものらの老眼ひどく、結局ほとんどを私の手でこなすしかなかった。操縦の練習機を借りた飛行場でそいつを見た。無人で飛ぶ実験機だ。ヨタヨタして出来の悪い模型飛行機みたいな代物だった。
侮っちゃいかん。技術の進むスピードを侮るやつはあっという間に置いてきぼりを食っちまう。
6年と8ヶ月かけてエンジンに火が入った。それからまた1年半と少々、機体のバランスを完璧に近いところまで持っていった。私は小娘からもうちょっと年のいった女になってたさ。そして一人ぼっちにも。ああ、じいちゃんと戦友たちの魂がダークブルーに染まった空の上の安らかなところにありますように。その日が来た。こいつで音の壁をぶち破るんだ。ただ飛び上がって加速し上昇するだけのマシンだ。私は上昇する。まっすぐに高度を上げ、雲海を突き抜け、空の上の方へ。ダークブルー。その入り口まで来た時、オーシア空軍の戦闘機が見えた。何かを追っかけてる。その時気づいた。この連中が追ってるのは無人戦闘機だ。 G をかけ放題。ちくしょう、なんて運動性能だ。無人機の上にバラのマークが見えた。エルジアの国章だが、海の向こう別の大陸の国じゃないか。
誰だ、この機体に IFF なんか積んじゃねえ。それに旋回は得意じゃねえんだよ。
集まったかな。落ち着いてくれ。静かにしてくれ。諸君らは国際停戦監視軍の一員として今日までこのユージア大陸の平和を維持してくれてきた。今日まで 先ほど我が国際停戦監視軍のレーダーサイトが接近する所属不明機軍を通報してきた。直後、当該レーダーサイトからの通信が一切断たれた。所属不明機による攻撃を受けたものと判断する。任務を伝える。このユージア大陸における停戦協定が十数年ぶりに破られた可能性がある。国際停戦監視軍フォートグレイス基地飛行隊は本日をもって銃警戒序列に移行。出撃命令を受けた隊員は当該地域へ緊急飛行し、所属不明機の発見、捕捉、威嚇射撃をもって強制着陸せしめよう。もし敵から反撃を受けた場合は、その時には
なんだ、爆発か。
おい、煙が上がってるぞ。
攻撃を受けています。複数の所属不明機を上空に確認。
上空にバカなの。
北部のタンクファームが爆撃を受けました。負傷者多数。
スクランブルだ。各機は直ちに離陸し、当基地へ攻撃を行う所属不明機を排除せよ。これは訓練ではない。
明治隊、機体の準備が整った。滑走路手前で待機せよ。
レーダーサイトは依然沈黙。スクランブルだ。早く空に上がれ。雷打ちされるぞ。何が起きた。爆撃機が飛来。地図は不明。出るぞ。早く滑走路を開けろ。明治隊滑走路へ向かえ。ゴーレム隊テイクオフ。スカイキーパーとのリンクは完了。明治隊の離陸急げ。トリガー、君のコールサインは明治2だ。確認し復唱せよ。明治2、離陸を許可する。事態は逼迫している。着任したばかりで済まないが、君の確かな腕が必要だ。頼んだぞ。管制塔、悪いがさっさとそいつを上げてくれ。聞こえたな。先行してゴーレム隊4機と君の両機が上がっている。離陸し、両機である明治1と合流せよ。明治2、高度制限を解除。グッドラック。
空母が港湾設備もひどくやられている模様。
これ以上の被害を出すな。食い止めるぞ。明治2、お前は明治1とエレメントを組め。各機ビジネススタートだ。ゴーレム隊行くぞ。
了解。
ゴーレム4了解。
こちら AWACS スカイキーパー。
侵入した所属不明の爆撃機を全機撃墜せよ。護衛機の数は多くない。先の攻撃でレーダー設備をひどくやられた。各機の奮闘を期待する。頼んだぞ。ウィルコ。トリガー、俺が両機だ。ここからは俺と一緒に動いてもらう。エレメントとはそういうもんだ。目標の敵爆撃機を探すんだ。よし、爆撃機を見つけた。本番だトリガー。お前の腕を見せてもらうぞ。お前は腕がいいってことになってる。タイの欠員を埋めたくてな。話を合わせておいてくれ。だが無茶をするな。高いところを飛んでるな。向こうの高度まで行くとしよう。こいつには護衛機がついている。注意しろ。こちらリレーはミサイルを回避する。攻撃を外した。ターゲットが来たぞ。爆撃機だ。これがお前の中なら十分やれる。クラウン、翼を持ち上げるな。そういうのは終わってからにしろ。トリガー、特殊ケースを使え。 爆撃機と護衛機だ。トリガー、落ち着いていこうじゃないか。明治2、明治1とエレメントを維持しろ。勝手に動くなよ。明治1、お前は明治2から目を離すな。ウィルコ、ゴーレム2、エレメントを維持。
了解。隊長の背後は私が守ります。
いるじゃないか。ゴーレム、明治、新たな敵機が2グループ。フォックス2、こちら HQ、交戦中の部隊に告げる。敵に無人機はいるか確認せよ。無人機、この状況でか。相手のケツを取るのに忙しい俺たちに、無人機どうやって見上げるんだ。回避しろ。後ろに疲れている。敵を撃墜。
これ以上港湾設備への攻撃を許すな。戦闘機は何をやってるんだ。港湾が壊滅するぞ。
明治2の敵機撃墜を確認。
爆弾を抱えたまま打ち上げない。ミリス、ミサイル発射。背後取られた。特殊兵装残りわずか。残り1機だ。明治2、次の敵に集中しろ。気を抜くな。一瞬が仲間の生死を分けることがある。心を研ぎ澄ませ、迷うな。
了解。
回避できるか。回避だ。ミサイル明治。敵爆撃機避難。まだ飛んでいるぞ。攻撃を続行せよ。ゴーレム、明治、すべての爆撃機を撃墜した。こちらのレーダーに敵兵なし。オールクリア。明治2、お手柄だ。編隊長、トリガーは使えますよ。たった一度の出撃で実力などわからん。それに手柄などと欲張ったことを考えるな。ただ生きて帰ればいいんだ。
隊長の意見に賛成です。
ゴーレム隊、こちら HQ。無人機は確認できたか。なぜ無人機にこだわるんです。ゴーレム1、人を出頭し報告せよ。以上。
エルシア王国王女ローザ・コゼット・ド・ベルージェです。国民の皆さん、
トリガー、君のコールサインは明治2だ。確認し、離陸を許可する。事態は逼迫している。着任したばかりで済まないが、君の確かな腕が必要だ。頼んだぞ。管制とも悪いがさっさと。
基地が被った損害は現在確認中だ。 分かっているのは停泊中の空母アルバトロスが撃沈されたこと、来襲してきたボギーがエルジアのものだということだ。ユージア大陸各地に駐留していた国際停戦監視軍の他の基地も同様に襲撃を受けた。損害は大きい。初戦で受けた打撃を回復できず負ける戦争は多い。だからこそ迎撃に成功した意味は大きい。君たちが戦局を覆す存在になる可能性があるからな。よくやってくれた。
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Erusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Erusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Erusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Erusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans, but to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I'm Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusea. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusea, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusea has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusea are currently appearing throughout Usea. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Squadron, sortie, ASAP. Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Attacked by enemy aircraft! We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. have any anti-air weaponry in place yet. We can't put up a decent fight.
H2, they have a lock on you. It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Shit, where are the damn interceptors?
H2 splashed a bandit.
Enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Locked on target.
Source support! Don't get the fighters soon, the whole base is gone! I don't think the nearest air base has got any fighters.
Lockdown hostile.
H2 locked.
The anti-air radar vehicle's been destroyed! We're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Take the radar vehicle!
They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Locked on.
Missile away.
Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now!
Target is in range of guns.
Lockdown hostile.
H2, APC destroyed. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Column 1, Fox 2.
Target was not struck. The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Break! Lockdown bandit. Everything's been burned down. We're taking cover in the clouds.
Missile away.
Hostile has a lock. Missile closing. Check.
Fox 2! That's a miss.
Caution. Pull up.
My stuff!
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
Break! Missile! Warning, bandit!
Target in range of guns.
We really have interceptors? They're still pounding us! Column 3, Fox 2. Bandit acquired. Firing. Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Fox 2.
I'm glued to this one. Hostile has a lock. There's an enemy on your tail.
Missile.
Missile coming! Break! Bandit is in my sights.
Missile. Missile.
They evaded. Continuing attack. How the hell is the enemy able to distract you if it's camouflaged? Bandit sighted.
Missile.
The enemy's traveled a long way, so they're trying to end this quickly. Behind the enemy.
Nice work, H2.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Ammunition 0.
No remaining special weaponry.
Get away from that vehicle! Now! Box 2.
Ammunition 0.
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go. We aim over clear ground. Skull 3, you have to bail out now.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
We can just worry about staying alive for now.
Missile.
Box 2.
Missile.
Evade this missile.
Ammunition 0.
It didn't connect.
Ammunition 0. Ammunition 0. Pull up.
Locked.
Caution.
Mage 2. Vehicle destroyed.
The base is wrecked. Bandit is in my sights. Bandit on your six. Break!
Ammunition 0.
Missile inbound! Breaking!
Missile away.
God damn it! My brother was in that radar unit. Box 2. Public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Being locked onto.
Missile.
Fire anti-airgun! Now!
Ammunition 0.
Missed.
Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
Bandit on your 6, watch it!
Golem 2, Fox 2.
They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out. Can't say I believe them.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online. Push the plan forward too fast. His base was too far from Allied territory. That radar was just about to go online.
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Missile fired. Evade it. Still fighting. Enemy missile detected. Column 3, Fox 2. It didn't connect.
Lockdown bandit.
Missile inbound.
Ammunition 0.
Evading. Break. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead? Enemy missile cruising. Breaking.
Missile launched.
Enemy's airstrikes are flawless. We're done for. Column 3, Fox 2. Enemy missile cruising. Breaking.
Missed. Alright, clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
5 minutes remaining.
Ammunition 0.
Shred the radar network.
H2, target destroyed. Fox 2. H2, walking.
Clear the enemy aircraft away from the base.
Locked on.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
APCs have nowhere to hide. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
minutes remaining. Missiles remaining. 3 targets remaining.
Fox 2. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Page 2 locked.
Ammunition 0. Caution.
Missile launched.
Launch preparations complete. Holds are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. UAVs ready to launch. Away! What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogies on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones.
Missile.
Well spotted, Clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. I've maneuvered behind the enemy. Bandits are in the clouds.
Missile.
Mage 2, bandit under 6.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Missile.
Right now, missile!
Missile. Missile. 0. Missile. Missile.
Don't try to read their movements. Fox 2! Fox 2!
Ammunition 0.
No missiles remaining.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
The enemy's reading you.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Mage 2, locking.
Ammunition 0.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more. Golem Squadron, surround them. Fox 2.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Ammunition 0.
Am I stuck?
Ammunition 0.
Miss. That's a miss.
Missile. Missile.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
Missile.
I'm glued to this one.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Fox 2.
Missile away.
Missile. 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 Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Caution. Missile.
Missile closing, you better make it!
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2! Fox 2!
Missile. Missile.
You're being locked onto.
I've got him in my sights.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
On target 6. Where'd he go?
Mage 2's in the clouds.
That's a miss.
Fox 2.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target, but HQ has made it clear that no harm should come.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours. The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. H2's away. H2, specified altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can get wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. In position behind bandits.
Going to? Going to. Where'd he go?
Enemy on my tail. I can't shake him. Hostile has a lock. Bandit acquired. Firing. Missile breaking. stand its ass.
Missile away.
Call for reinforcements. We're taking too much damage. We're surrounded. I got a tail in my sight. Right now, missile inbound. Missile inbound. Ready.
Missile.
Phase 2, watch the enemy on your 6.
Feeling out. Stand to the fire.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Break! I'm here. I've lost control.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Careful. There's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Breaking from enemy. Being pursued. Give me a hand.
Missile.
Attacking.
Missile. 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 Missile.
They have a lock on you, shake them!
Missile.
Friendly lost.
4 remaining.
Bandit acquired. Firing. We're getting our ass kicked. Where are our reinforcements? Break.
Bandit, on your 6.
Missile.
They won't show up on the radar.
Bandits are in the clouds. Hostile has a lock.
Phase 2, missile launch.
Attacking from directly behind you. Is it bad? You're mine.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Phase 2. Hostile has a lock. Gargoyle 2. Fire. And out. They got me. Behind my target.
3 remaining.
Continuing attack. This is dropping. Evading. Attacking from behind my target. Fox 2. Going for Fox 2.
Phase 2, enemy has a lock on you.
Hostile has a lock.
1 remaining.
Bandit acquired. Flag is pulled out.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break!
Missile.
What the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Missile.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
We're just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
We'll live live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
I can't get a read on these bandits. They're dodging everything I throw at them.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the arsenal bird.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird. What's going on here? Now! Fight!
These bandits are fast as hell.
Chaff and flares at 0.
Adios, buddy. Skeleton 1, take me. Commander, you got me!
Damn! Skeleton 1 lost.
Missile.
Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
I can't rock.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Any drones? I can't reach the arsenal bird. This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
Machine can be outsmarted.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break! Break! Missile! We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3 is lost.
Coming! What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. How's that happen?
What the hell?
Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control the road. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
Shit, we got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. There are too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. They could have earlier, or else would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Hostile on my tail, shaking him. Going for the loner.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Mage 2, UAV down.
Behind one. Don't think, focus.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. SU-30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
Fast. It's like he...
Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Golem and Mage Squadron. Help us.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Damn it, I can't break away.
Not on my watch.
Copy.
Fox 3. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work. Mage 2, missile away. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth-grade aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time. The worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired.
I'm dead meat. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
This is not good. Brownie, break off. Mage 2, magnificent. Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible. I'm grateful you're around. Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Looks good. Stay on course. 1500 to carrier. Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other base's squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, According to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused. actions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes.
What's happening?
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there. Entering clouds.
Send up interceptors on the double. We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Are we under attack? Don't change. Bandits, tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert. Titan Launch, status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
We've been spotted. Abort mission. Sea Goblin and back. Evacuate now.
Enemy freighter presence confirmed. Requesting response.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
No change.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you. Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
No change. RTV going home.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you. Page 2, missile launch.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Page 2, locking.
Missile.
Page 2, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Missile.
Column Squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. Y'all know your job.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before that. Page 2, target down. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Target is destroyed.
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile in the air, evade now! The enemy has a lock on you! I got him! He's mine!
H2 locked. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
Hostile eliminated.
Quiet lock on base. Firing!
H2, box 2. In gun range. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Sea Goblin here. Going up to meet our 2 VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the ex-president's location now. Run for the container!
There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Missile closing, you better make it!
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
I'm spiked.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off! Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Go to, hang in there.
Ex-Prez identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
Shit! Rocket!
Damn.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. Let's get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
We found an Norwegian transport craft.
We're swarming in this. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Missile.
Mother Goose 1. I assume I'm calling. These guys been watching you.
Missile.
That's about half. Mop up the rest. UAV down.
Stress in. We're fighting against machines.
UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them. Missile away.
Outstanding. Bandit is down. Oh yeah, all mine.
Locked. Three remaining. UAV confirmed down. UAV destroyed. Special weaponry depleted. One remaining.
Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay?
Before the enemy wears down.
Missile. Ammunition 0. Missile.
Bandit is in my sights.
Ammunition 0.
Enemies locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Golem 1, Box 2. Bandit is in my sights.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Good night.
Bandit is in my sights.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Charlie 1
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogey's on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a plan.
Understood. An Arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Mage 2, down any UAVs near Mother Goose 1.
Attack missed.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
They're after me.
Mother Goose 1 has been shot down. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain elements. Vuku, forming up.
Enemy UAV down. Great job, Trigger. UAV down.
Roger.